Guten Abend.
Wie geht's, Somabu?
Gut. Wie geht's, Ma'am?
Gut, danke. Hmm. Okay, so yesterday we have done train bar as well. So did you do this exercise, or did you like try? Is there any difficulty in train bar verbs? I'll give you a list tomorrow. Like I'll share that list. Might be tomorrow or today itself. So you'll get that list, which are the prefixes we use in train bar verbs, or if the verb is not train bar, how to identify. Okay, so it will be easy if uh, those prefixes are there, then it means it is a train bar verb, separable verb. Okay, is there any problem to make these sentences? Okay, so we'll move further. I told you that with for with fear we use accusative. After fear, accusative always. This is the same thing uh, which we have here. Fear plus accusative. Fear vain. So one thing is when we are asking who, who is where. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, who is where, and if you are asking who in, like, as whom, then it will be vain. Okay, as you can see here, it's written fear vain. Fear vain means for whom. So vain is an accusative. This is for the person. So what is bas? So in an accusative sentence, we have like this: I have a pen. Okay, in this case, this is an object. So if I'm asking a question regarding this, so it will be what do I have, what am I having. Okay, but if I write uh, the pen is for my friend, in that case the question will be for whom do you have pen, or for whom the pen is. I have a pen, then we can form this like I have a pen for my friend. Okay, I have a pen for my friend, for my. So in this case, this will be accusative, this will also be accusative because of for. The difference is question word for pen will be what, and question word for my friend will be for whom. So what do I have for my friend? I have a pen for my friend. For whom do I have a pen? For my friend. Okay, so don't get confused if somewhere you see this like für wen haben Sie einen Kuli? For wen, for whom do you have a pen? For wen haben Sie einen Kuli? Ich habe einen Kuli für mein. You will tell me what will come here. Freund. Uh, Shruti, can you tell me what will come here?
Um, Meinen Freund.
Mine. Yeah, mine. Is it clear why it is mine and Pratipha Sombabu?
Uh,
Okay.
because it is in accusative.
Yeah, because Freund article is there, and for after fear we will write accusative, so it will be mine. Okay. So the question word, if it is written für wen haben Sie einen Kuli, that means for whom. So this wen word is in accusative. Okay. So here, as it is written, für wen ist die Apfelsaftschorle? Okay, first thing is we have done this. I want you to first we'll do this so that I'll be sure like you have understood this. Okay, so Babu, just make one sentence, first sentence.
Okay. Mark und Anna einladen alle Freunde.
Pratibha, can you correct it?
Alle
No.
Freunde Mark und Anna einladen.
Shruti,
Ja.
Mark und Anna laden alle Freunde ein.
yeah, because
Okay.
it is a trainbar verb. As I told
Okay.
you, for trainbar verb, we first part will go at the last. Okay, so we will just conjugate laden according to the subject. So the subject here is Marco and Anna. Marco and Anna lad, and this is plural. That's why laden alla Freude ein. Okay, Pratibha, this one.
And fangen is
Anfangen is to begin.
der der Tag
Mhm.
fange 10 Uhr an.
Okay, once.
10 Uhr
Mhm.
fange. No, I think it's
Okay,
reverse.
so the first one was clear. Next is der Tag, and we have to use Anfangen. Yesterday I told you for Anfangen we have A will become a umlaut. So der Tag fängt 10 Uhr. Now why it is fängt? Because der Tag means it. It starts at 10. Okay, and for it, for S, we use ending T.
It's
Clear?
not the day.
Yeah, der Tag is the day. The day means like the day starts at 10. So the day is like if we replace it with the pronoun, so it will be it. It starts at 10. The day starts at 10. Okay, so it will take conjugation of it, S. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, next, Shruti, third.
Zusammen would be what?
Zusammen is together. Okay, what should be the subject here?
Subject is Sophia.
Okay, and what is the Z?
In this context, she.
Okay, then make the sentence.
Sophia.
Mhm.
Sophia holen zusammen sie ab.
Okay, now If you are confused to make a sentence, if you are confused at what will be the meaning or what should be the formation, then go one by one to the meaning. If you say like this, Sophia Holin. Now, first thing is, if it is Zofia, that means she, so it will be Holt. Okay,
Yeah.
Zofia Holt. Then the subject will come, object will come, Suzamin. Okay, now if you are still confused or you are not sure that it is correct or not, then try to find out the meaning of the full sentence now. Sophia pick Suzamin up, and here also un. So upholden is to pick up. Sophia pick up her together. Now we have not done personal pronoun in accusative, first thing. Second thing, this doesn't make sense that Sophia is picking up her together. Like together is not making the sense. But if we say Z, if we take the Z as they, Z Holen, Sophia Suzamin, that means they are picking up Sophia together.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
just go one by one to word by word to the meaning. Make a sentence what you are thinking and then try to translate that and check if the meaning has sense. Clear?
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Next, Somabu, please focus to conjugate the verbs.
So Mark Anna
Mhm.
bringen
Mhm.
Essen für das Picknick mit.
Sehr gut. Mark und Anna bringen Essen für das Picknick mit. Mark und Anna bring food for the picnic along with. They are bringing food along with, they are bringing food for the picnic along with. Okay. Next, Pratibha.
And Rufen is the roof.
And Rufin is to call.
Oh, to phone, right? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Sie rufen
Okay. Ala is all.
all. Yeah. So she called everyone there. It's not
Yeah,
going
she
to be
called everyone in the rain.
in the rain. Okay. Yeah. So Sie rufen
Okay.
alle bei Regen an.
Okay.
Or
So Pratibha, if she calls, then what will be the conjugation?
sorry, roof.
Roofed.
Roof. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they called is like it will be rufen.
Yeah. If it is, if this is they, then it will be Rufin. Okay. Next, Shruti.
Sorry, I was on mute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zamal would be
Okay, if it is only Zamal, then the meaning is to collect. But if it is Ein Zamal is to collect from others, to collect from
okay.
everyone.
Okay. Markundana ein Geld sorry Markund Anna Zamal Markund Anna Geld Samen ein
After subject, the verb will be there.
the subject will be okay. Zamen Geld ein.
No. Yeah. Can you repeat, please? The full sentence.
Markund Anna
Mhm.
Samen Geld ein.
Yeah. Okay. Geld is
Money, I think.
money.
Collect.
Money. So Mark another collect the money. Next, last, Somavu.
Viele Freunde
Mm-hmm.
uh, kommen
Mm-hmm.
am Samstag mit.
Yeah, sehr gut. Pratibha, can you change the order in this sentence and make one new sentence? Like if the time will be on the first position.
Yeah, am Samstag,
Mm-hmm.
viele Freunde mit.
Yeah. Am Samstag kommen viele
Kommen.
Freunde mit. Okay, so many friends will come on Saturday along with. Okay, so please be focused while you are making sentences. It's not about only about that you have always such kind of exercise that you have to order in a sequence. You have to speak. Now you learn so many things in German that you have to speak. Sie müssen Deutsch sprechen. You must speak German. Okay. Sie müssen Deutsch sprechen. So try to use these, these verbs, these words, vocabulary, whatever you have done, your introductions. If you will speak these things, if you are using this grammar, whatever we have done till now you're able to speak a lot of things. It's just that you have to focus. I know it will take time that to remember things like what will come where and the conjugation part, but it is really necessary. So try to make as many as possible sentences. Either if you think that for now we are not fluent, which is not possible. You can't be fluent by doing only this grammar or A1 level. But just write down few simple sentences on your notepad or somewhere and try to translate it. Okay, try to translate it as many as time you is it's possible for you. So then check it like as we are checking it with the translation. If it is a train bar verb, uh, did you put this first part at the end? With the modal verb, did you use the main verb in its original form at the end? So try to use these sentences, these grammar portion. Okay, next what we were doing is fear. Okay, so although here personal pronoun is also in this text, but still we will read this. Okay, so it's written here im Restaurant. Im Restaurant means in restaurant. This is in German, it is called Restaurant. Restaurant. Okay, so what do you use in restaurant, or which phrases do you use in restaurant? So if you want to say for whom is this anything, like as we have done here, for whom do you have a pen? It's not always a pen, or it's not always for you. It could be for whom she has a pen, she has a car. So you can just change the words as well. So für wen ist die Apfelsaftschorle? Now, für wen is clear for whom. Apfelsaft is clear, apple juice. Schorle is spritzer. So for whom you have this apple juice spritzer. Okay, so there could be any other name like für Maria, Dankeschön, for Maria, thank you. Dann ist die Kyola für, so here these personal pronoun will come. So first I'll explain this, what is personal pronoun in accusative is. Uh, okay, in first I'll ask you few questions so that it will be clear to you. Personal pronoun in accusative. So whatever we have done till now was in nominative, like ish, du, er, sie, the sie is she, ihr, wir, sie, and sie. So these were in nominative. These are in nominative personal pronoun. Now, all of you know that nominative means the subject. So whenever you are using this in a whenever you are using these words in a subject, it will be like this nominative. If you are saying you are crazy, okay, so here you is do, the subject. But what if you are saying I like you? Okay, what is to like? We have done this word.
Lieber.
Liver.
Liebe is love.
Oh,
Myogen.
Myogen.
And what is Myogen Videsh?
Sorry?
Myosta.
What is the conjugation of Myogen Videsh?
Myosta.
Myosh.
That is for Myosten, for Myogen,
Myoga.
Mag.
Mark.
Okay, please practice these modal verbs also. Okay, so if I say I like you, now as in English, we have this word so many times, you. Okay, but in German for this you, they have a different word for every this you. If they have informal you, they have do. If they have formal you, they have z.
Z.
If they have informal plural you, they have ear. If they have formal you all, it is z. Because generally in our daily life, we don't use this word you all. Like if I have 5 friends and I'm talking to them, I don't specifically say you all. Where are you all going? Like usually we say where are you going? Okay, so that is understood that I'm talking to the plural one. So, but in German as well, if I say I like you, they have this you, and if I say you like me, so you can see here this is the subject. This you like me. Okay, this is the subject, but here it is an object. I like you. What is the subject in this sentence? First one,
I.
I. So I is the subject here and you is the object here. But here you is the subject and me is the object. And as you know, object is an accusative. So in English, it will be easy like either you are writing in as a subject or as an object. It is just you. But in German, there is a change. If you are using personal pronoun in accusative, they have some other words. Like for me, it will be mich. For you, it will be dich. Don't get confused while you have English sentences because you will be there. Okay. In English, it will be you. So might be you can get confused that you to do, you is do. But you have to check the case. That's why in German we have these cases. Nominative, accusative. We are focusing on the subject. We are focusing on the object. Okay, so you have to check whether it is it is subject or object. In which case it is. Er will be in, him. So we have done his, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we have done his, na, sein.
Him. Yeah, him, his, her.
Okay, so him is in, and she will like her will be z only. Then z this it's
Yes.
it will be like s only. There will be no change. For year it will be euch. If I say I like you all, so in that case it will be euch. Okay, we'll do some example as well. If it is wir, then uns, us. If it is capital Z, then it will be Z, or if it is small z, then it will be Z. Okay, so this is you and this is them. one thing in personal pronoun accusative, this is the simplest one. Like for Z, you have no change. For Z, it is same as it is in nominative. Okay, for S, it is same. Rest of you have to learn. Now, one thing here is how do you use this? First thing, I told you that for you only you have to focus. Otherwise, for me, for him, okay, for us, these are having a different meaning. So that's why you can easily understand that. But if you have this word like I like you, in this I know I is the subject, so it will be ish. And I already told you that use once we use nominative in a sentence, there could not be any other nominative. Okay, so if I have used one nominative, the next one cannot be nominative. So this you is an accusative, and what is you in accusative? Dish. So ishma
Dish.
dish. Okay, so or you can write also z if it is formal. So I have written here informal. Now next sentence is you like me. Here you is a subject, you is a doer. Who like you? You like me. Okay, so you is a subject. So if you is a subject, then it will be do. Marxed. What will be me? Shombabu?
Mish.
Mish. Okay. So
Uh,
because we cannot say na you like I. We cannot say that. That is a wrong English. You like me. Do marxed mish. Now if I change
can we write it
yeah,
in formal way like Z Mish Mish?
Z marks mish, yeah, Z
Marsh Mish.
myogen mish. Then the verb will be
Okay.
changed.
Okay.
Yeah. For you, if it is not specified, if it is not written, or if you are confused by while speaking, if you are confused that if either you have to use a formal way or informal way, then it's your choice. You want to use do or Z. But if it is specific that if you are in an office or if you are in an interview, then you have to use formal way. If that is the like you know where to use formal, where to use informal. So if you're talking to your friends, with your family, or your known one, then you can use do. If you are in an interview in an in an office or some place where you think that you should be formal, then you have to use Z form. Okay. Okay. So if I change some sentence like have I take I take apple juice for you, or I take juice for you. Pratibha, can you translate this sentence, please?
Ish. For take it is.
Take is namer, namen.
Yeah. Ish. Formal. So ish name sagt fewer.
1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, now make this.
Ish name die Apfelsaft fewer dish.
Yeah,
Ish.
ich
Yeah.
nehme den Apfelsaft, sorry, Ap Apfelsaft für dich. Can you explain why it is den?
Because it's accusative, we have the other.
Yeah, and because I have written here the.
Yeah.
It is specified. Okay, so it is particular one. Ich nehme den Apfelsaft für dich. Anyone, Shruti or Sombabu, is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes, yes.
Okay, so this is the way how you use personal pronoun in accusative. I'm writing few, two, three sentences I'm writing. It is combined. Like it can be nominative. The sentence also have accusative. One by one, I'll ask, and you have to tell me the translation. Either you can use that or the table. Pratibha,
Das ist ein Table.
Table, you know, Tish.
Sorry.
Table is der Tish.
Der Tisch, yeah. So
That's
it's
it.
ein Table.
Tish.
Ein Tisch. Mm. Das Tisch ist rot. Because it's
Can you repeat this sentence?
das Tisch ist rot.
Please check. There is one mistake.
Das Tisch. Sorry, der Tisch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Der.
Or if you have written that this is a table and you are talking about the same thing, then there is no need to write Tish. Like
Der
you
Tisch,
can
yeah.
write,
Der.
that is also correct. That is not wrong. But if you want, there is no need to use table. Next.
Table. Ich
What is
Cough.
purchase? Yeah. Ish.
Coughed.
Ending, verb ending.
Yeah. Coughed.
Kaufe. The
Sorry.
verb is kaufen.
Yeah. Cough. Das or the, no, what can we use? For that we can use das, right? It's copper.
No, but that means the table.
The table. So it's copper der Tisch.
Again, there is a mistake. Check.
Is copper. Okay, so now it's going there. Dentish.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or simply you can use den only.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. One thing I'll add here is when you're talking about one particular thing again and again, if there is a text about only one thing, okay, so in that case, there is no need to use that word again and again. So simply you can use this article. For example, here I was telling you can use der ist rot. You can either say der Tisch ist rot, that is correct. If you are using here ich kaufe den, that is also correct. If you're using here if kaufe den Tisch, that is also correct. Okay, for that you can use den.
can I use yes, ma'am, here? Is
Sorry?
Kafa then is it? I purchase it.
Okay, if you want to say, okay, so Mabu, I wanted to tell it later, but okay, I'll tell. If you want to use this word it, okay, I was not telling so that I thought you might be get confused, but okay, I'll explain this also. So in usually we say this, I purchase that or I purchase it. Okay, in that case you can say ich kaufe den Tisch or simply ich kaufe den. This means I purchase that or I purchase it. Okay, but if you think that I have to use it don't use S. Use the article. Whenever you are using a noun, you can replace that noun with the article. Okay. So article for table is there. I Did I tell you this? Dare we For dare we can use air, for D we can use Z, and for thus we can use S. Did I? No?
I think it's no. because I
Not
have-
exactly in this context, but yeah, I mean you have mentioned the SVS thing. So
Yeah,
not exactly in this context that
yeah,
for
yeah.
there we
Okay.
can use air.
Yeah, but you know that this, if we want to use, I guess it was in some other exercise. If you are using the air for dare, that is correct. For D, you can use Z. For thus, you can use S. Now, what is this? This you can use instead of it. Okay, because what happens if you use here I purchase it? If I say for apple, like for any D form, if I say I see the lady, I like the lady. Okay, so if I say ich mag die Frau, I can also say ich mag sie. I like her. Clear? But if I am talking about a non-living thing, in English we use always this word it. But in German we have to focus on the article. So you can, yes, you can use this it in English, but in German if you want to replace that word with this it will totally depends on the article. If the article is der, if the article of the noun is der, then you can use er. So you can use either Danish, Dane, you can use Danish, or you can use er. Is it clear?
Yeah, yeah.
One more thing. You cannot use er in this context. Why? I just mentioned that er is a nominative. What is an accusative?
Mm.
In. So that's why I was not telling this to you because you will get confused. So for now, just focus on this. Okay? But I'll make it sure that I'll clear that once that topic will come because it will be very, you know, complex. You will be very confused in this. So just leave it. This you can use in nominative only. Just leave this. Okay, so I purchase the table or I purchase that. In this sense, either you can use simple the article of the noun in its correct case and or simply article plus noun. Okay, Pratibha, continue.
It's Cocker than this.
Mhm.
That is my grandmother. Dad. Specific. So grandfather's article is there. So there is pure meinen
There
Vater,
is fear.
pure meinen for grand
Großvater.
Gross.
Großvater.
Pratibha, what if instead of this father, it is grandmother? What would be the sentence then?
Die ist für, für meine Großmutter.
D is fear. Is it?
Die ist für, ja,
Yeah? Okay. Why I have asked this? Because, okay, everyone please focus. When you are saying that is for my grandfather, for what this that is? Pratibha?
Table.
For the table. And table article is
Oh, okay.
there.
There.
Okay. So here we have to use the article of the noun about which, for which I have replaced. So this that here is the table. The table is for my grandfather. That is for my grandfather means the table. So here article for that, article for the table is der, and it is nominative. So der ist für meinen Großvater is correct. Okay. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone doubt?
Clear.
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
Clear.
Okay. So Babu, I'm writing next one for you. We have done this word delicious, right?
Delicious. No, ma'am.
Lekker.
Like that. Okay.
So many times we have done. No,
Okay. ma'am.
lekker. Okay. Delicious is lekker. And what is cake? So Babu?
Uh, Cooking.
Yeah, cooking. So Babu?
Das ist ein Cooking. Instead of hier Cooking ist lecker.
Yeah.
What's that
What is
from
make?
make
Machen. Learn
macken.
the verbs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sie machen dir cooking für me can you
Mish.
mish.
Okay. 1 second. So Babu, in last sentence there are two mistakes. Identify that and tell me. Try to read the English sentence and try to read this, and then tell me what is the mistake. Try.
For Z it should be end with a T mark
Yeah. Good.
and dear cooking fear mish. See me dear cooking fear mish. She made that for me.
Focus on the German one. Translated sentence.
Sie macht dir
What is nominative? What is accusative? Why, if it is an accusative?
sie is accusative and
Who is the doer in this sentence? The subject.
she
So
the
she
subject
is subject, so it is nominative.
is not.
Come to next point.
Sie mag dir cooking für sie das and
Okay. Anyone else, Shruti?
Den
then
cooking.
Yeah. So Babu, if one thing is nominative, next one will be in accusative, and there become den in accusative. Okay, focus on these things.
then okay.
Clear? Okay. Next. Shruti?
Das ist äh, das ist ein Kuli.
Hmm.
Yeah, this the pen here won't be an accusative, right?
No,
It
no,
will
no.
be directly
No. Yeah.
a nominative.
Yeah.
So das ist ein Kuli. Um, der um, der Kuli ist blau or den Kuli.
Yeah. Der Kuli is blau. Is there no other subject? No other noun. Next.
She sie nimmt
Hmm.
her pen for him. Her is in, her here will be her and him both will be in accusative here, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, her in accusative is Z. Can you please scroll up?
Yeah.
Z. Yeah, Z. Sorry. So him is yeah. Yeah. So yeah, scroll down please. Yeah, Z name in her pen. Yeah, Z named
Hmm.
Z Cooley.
Okay, before doing this, I'm writing here two sentences. Shruti, try to translate that first.
I bring the pen for her.
First, translate this one. I have my pen.
Ich habe meine mein Kuli.
Meinen Kuli.
Yeah, meinen Kuli. Sure.
Okay, ich habe meinen Kuli. So, okay. Now translate this.
I bring the pen for her. Ich
Bring the
bringe den Kuli für her as Z.
Okay. Now, if I replace this with her, what will be the word here?
Haben sein, sein,
This?
Herren accusative.
Okay. Let me explain this. We have done possessive article, remember?
Yeah.
Mine, dein, sein, ihr. Okay.
Correct.
I have written the sentence because her is in possessive noun also, possessive article also, and her is also in possessive pronoun. For he, it is easy because in English, for he, it is he in nominative, him in accusative, and his in possessive. Okay, but for her, for she, in English, I'm talking about in English. In English, she is in nominative, her is in accusative, and her is also the possessive one. So we have to check while translating the sentence, while speaking, we have to check which her we are using. Either it is possessive or it is pronoun. Okay.
Okay.
Now, how you can identify, a simple way is when you have something with the object. Like if you have, I have her car, I have her pen, I have her bottle. So in that case, you have some relationship between the object and the person. Okay, there is
Yeah.
some possessive article is using. We are using the possessive article. Okay, but
Yes.
if you say, if you see that for after for,
Huh.
if I say I like her, there is no object after her.
Hmm.
Okay, and the sentence is I like her for her car. Suppose the sentence is this, I like her for her car.
Yeah.
So here it will be ish mag z, because there is no object after her. There is no, we are not showing any relationship with any object of this person. So ish mag z. Okay, then this is
Yeah.
pronoun. But if I say fear, one thing, it's very clear after fear we use, what do we use? Accusative.
E-
Okay,
Accusative.
fear,
Ear. Ear.
ear, auto.
Wow.
So it's not, and don't misjudge this that after for, as you can see here as well, after for, here we use possessive pronoun. Why? Because in the sentence it was required me,
Hmm.
but in this sentence there was a relationship, my father, my grandfather. So we didn't use mish because it was not me, it was my,
Hmm.
mine. Okay, here also this is not, her car doesn't means this z.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, this z, it doesn't mean this z, it has some possessive, it has some relation with the other object. Okay, so this will be ear out. Ish mark z, I like her for her car. So everything else you can easily understand, but for this word her, you have to check which her can come. One more thing,
Okay.
if you are using the z, if you are using the word, the pronoun z, in that we cannot add endings. We cannot write e and we cannot use e. Okay, so that's why whenever there is a noun, you know that noun has a article. If it has an article, that means there should be some ending. Okay, which depends on the article of the noun. Here, if I write Z, if the sentence is I like her for her car, if I use Z for this her, I cannot write any ending. Suppose the article, there is pen, coolie. So you know coolie article is there. That
There.
there should be, because it is after fewer, there should be en, accusative. But I cannot write this zn. That will be wrong. But I can write en.
Yes.
Okay.
Ear. Okay.
So please focus on the her word. So here also she take her pen for him. What can come?
Ear.
Yeah,
Ear. Ear. Coolie. Pure. In.
fear in.
In.
Still there is a mistake in the sentence, Shruti.
Yes. Something.
The words are correct. The translation is correct. Only a single mistake. So Babu, can you tell?
I didn't get that year.
Ira Cooley.
Uh, what is the article for Kohli?
It's
In.
there. Iron.
Earen.
Iron. Sorry.
It's
Iron.
ear. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So please focus. Don't get confused that if you're using for, after for we use accusative. But you have to check here also.
Uh, I have
Yeah.
a question here. So in the possessive article, so for she we said it is ear, and for he we said sein, right?
Yeah.
So how come here it is ein in for him?
In.
Oh, in.
Okay.
Oh, this is for in the okay
Pranam.
pronoun article. Okay, okay.
Hmm. Pratibha,
Yeah.
this is okay. One thing is I have explained for her because that in English we have for possessive and for pronouns, for personal pronoun also, we have her only. The word is same in English, but
Oh,
for him
it
it
is
is
different.
always in. For
Mm,
his it is always I. Clear? So,
yeah.
for example, if it is like she take his car for him. She take his car for him. So we have two different word, his and him. It's very
Mm,
clear. Sie nimmt
nimmt
sein Auto
Auto.
für
Yeah.
ihn.
Sure. Yeah.
Clear?
Mm. Yep. Yeah. I'm clear. Yeah.
Okay. For
Yep.
her, this is little bit different. Like if I say he take her car for her. In that case, you can get confused that there is two times her. So this will be her will be same, but no. Here it is possessive article, here it is personal pronoun.
Yeah.
Okay, so it will be er nimmt ihr Auto für sie. Clear?
See.
Yeah.
Sie is this one, her, this personal pronoun.
Yes.
Okay, so whenever you have the some object with this, like her car, there is one specification that whose car? Her car, his car. So if there is some you know noun after these words like his, her, him, so you have to use the possessive article. Okay, so
Mm.
don't get confused that after for we use personal pronoun. No, here you can see I have used after personal pronoun, I have used her car. So in that case we are using here the possessive article.
Article. Yeah.
Okay, so if
Yeah.
you want to check the correct difference, you can check these two words together, two sentences together. This one, in this after your personal pronoun is there, in this after your possessive is there, because
Yeah.
okay, because of the noun. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, any other doubt, Shruti, Sombabu?
No.
No, ma'am.
Okay, great. So we'll move back to this. So here Oish and all. So for example, I'll explain this as well. Oish uns. So if I say I have apple for you all. Okay, I have apples for you all. So here you all is informal. So if I translate this, ich habe Äpfel. So if it is a PFEL, it is singular. If it is a umlaut PFEL, then plural. Ich habe Äpfel für. Now you all informal is ihr. Okay, and this will be euch. Ich habe Äpfel für euch. Okay. Now, for how to use us, uh, she buy a car for us. Sie kauft ein Auto für uns.
Yes.
Okay. If I want to say uh, she has our car. In this case, our we are using our. In this case, we are using us. So this will be our car is possessive. Sie hat unser Auto. Okay, clear? Doubt? Okay, clear. So this is the personal pronoun in accusative, which I already told you. Here we have was möchten Sie spielen. So whenever you are going in a restaurant, there will be a menu. So here it is written Speisekarte. Speisekarte means menu card. Speisekarte, menu card. So whenever you have a menu card, it has some, uh, some menu, and the price is here. About price, we have already learned that whenever you want to say price, you will say like 3,90, and there will be comma instead of a decimal. So 3,90 is 3,90. 9,80. 3,50. Sometimes people will say this like 3,50. That means 3,50. Okay, 3,50 that doesn't mean 350, because for 350 we use 350. Clear?
Yeah.
And here it is, the liter is written, the quantity. So it's written tomato soup, salad with Käse, salad with cheese, schnitzel with pommes, like meat with the
Fries.
French fries, spaghetti, kleinen Eis is like small ice cream. Ice is ice cream. Getrinka is beverages. Wasser is water. Cola, limonada is lemonade. Apfelsaft or Schorle is spritzer. Okay, so when you go to a restaurant, they'll ask, was möchten Sie trinken? So you can say, for me, suppose you are two, three friends, and you're going in a restaurant and you're ordering for yourself, like you're telling your wish. For me, für mich bitte einen Apfelsaft. For me, please one apple juice. Okay, so you have to be very careful about the articles, although it's not like that. If you're speaking in Germany, and if you say like if you use instead of einen, if you say ich möchte ein Apfelsaft, by mistake if you say, it doesn't mean they'll not give you that, but that will be wrong German. So für mich, for me, bitte einen Apfelsaft. Okay, and if you want to ask somebody, like if you want to ask your friend, and for you, or the waiter want to ask and for you, so und für sie. Now if the waiter is asking, he or she will use formal way, and for you und für sie. So here it is personal pronoun in accusative, and what it will be if it is in informal, und für
Two.
dich.
Dish.
After für accusative. Okay, after für we will use accusative. So für dich. Und für dich. Then ich hätte gern einen. Okay, I didn't explain hätte gern. I'll do. So möchten Sie auch etwas essen? Auch is also, and etwas is something. Would you like to eat? Also eat something? Ja, ich nehme. Ja, I'll take. Or ja, für mich bitte. Bitte is just for the request. It is, or you can say polite form. Please. Vielen Dank, danke. Okay, here you have this. There is one word, like there is one sentence. Ich hätte gern. So ich hätte gern means I like to have. When you want to say ich hätte gern, that means I like to have. That is like ich hätte gern einen Saft. Okay. So this is the way like I wish to have. I want to have this. So this is another way to speak like that. Ich möchte gern einen Saft, or ich hätte gern einen Saft. Those are same thing. I like to have. Okay. So you can use ich hätte again, or you can use ich möchte again. Okay, both are same. So here the möchten verb is there, which we have already done. Ich möchte eine Cola. Ich möchte nichts essen means I would like to eat nothing. Nicht is nothing. Ich möchte uh, Salat essen. I would like to eat Salat, salad. Ich möchte Wasser trinken. I would like to drink water. So this is the same thing modal verb which we have done. And how the waiter asks you for payment. Kellner is waiter, Gast is like guest. Das macht, when they tell you the bill, when they tell you the total amount, not in the restaurant, anywhere, they'll say das macht 18,90 €. Das macht 18,90. Okay, so das macht means that makes the total, that makes. So guest, if you're saying stimmt so is like it's like okay. It's you can say stimmt so is like okay. Okay, or if they say das macht 17,90 €, then Gast 19 bitte, machen Sie 19 € bitte. Machen Sie 19 € bitte means they are giving 19 €. They have 19 €. They are giving 19 €. So please make 19 € is like if you have doesn't have change and they are saying just order. They want to order something and make it 90. Okay. So if you want to pay and you want to ask, can I pay please? So zahlen is the verb. Zahlen means to pay. Kann ich bitte zahlen? You know the use of kann. Can I please pay? Ja, natürlich. Yes, naturally or obviously. Eine Apfelsaftschorle, eine Tomatensuppe und ein Salat. Das macht dann 16,60. This makes then 1660. Machen Sie 17,50 bitte. So make it 1750, like by ordering some other things. Okay. So here, yesterday we have done one email. Überraschung für Sophia. Remember the surprise for Sophia. So here, few sentences are written like wie war der Überraschung für Sophia. War means was. How was the surprise for Sophia? Now, here you can see it's written preteritum. Preteritum is past form. Preteritum means past form. Okay, and for past form we have haben for and sein. As in the first or second session, I told you that for haben and sein we have always a different thing. So this you have to learn that for haben what we have in past, for sein what we have in past form. So basically this war means was and this hatte is had. Okay, whenever you want to use this word had or was were, you have to use this. So please learn this. If you want to say I had coffee, ich hatte Kaffee. You had car. Du hattest Auto. Okay, wir hatten Auto. We had car. Or wir waren in Berlin. We were in Berlin. Sie waren in Berlin. They were in Berlin. Du warst in Berlin. You were in Berlin. Or if I want to make a question, warst du in Berlin? The format will be same. The verb will go on the first position. Warst du in Berlin? Were you in Berlin? Ich war in Berlin. I was in Berlin. War er in Berlin? Was he in Berlin? So this is the way, and in this Whenever there is a preteritum form for ish and erzs, they have the same conjugation. Okay, so don't get confused. For ish and erzs, the conjugation will be same. Hata, hata, var, var. Okay, so here we were der Überraschung für Sophia. How was the surprise for Sophia? So they have different opinions. Like der Tag war langweilig. The day was langweilig is boring. The day was boring. Okay. Der Kaffee war nicht gut. The coffee was not good. Das war super. That was super. Und wir hatten Glück mit dem Wetter. Glück is fun or happiness. Okay. Uh, mit dem Wetter. Wetter is weather. And we had happiness with the weather. We enjoyed the weather. Das Picknick war klasse. Klasse is like terrific, marvelous. Okay, so the picnic was terrific. The picnic was classic. The picnic was marvelous. Alles war so lecker. Everything was so delicious. Wir hatten so wenig Kuchen. We had very less cake. So wenig is little bit, too little, very less. Wir hatten zu wenig cooking. We had little bit cooking cake. We had very less cake. Der Tag war toll. Toll is like great. The day was nice. The day was great. Ich hatte viel Spaß. I had a lot of fun. So viel Spaß is a lot of fun. Aber wir hatten nicht genug getrunken. What is genug? Genug means enough. But we didn't had but we had not enough beverages. Okay, so these are the way, this is the way how you can use these past form of haben and sein. So you can make your own few sentences. Now I guess this is the last topic we have, these paragraphs. Yeah, so quickly we'll read these paragraphs. Kneipen and company in Duck. So Kneipen means bars. Kneipen is bars. Okay, Kneipen is bars in Duck. This Duck is for D stands for Deutschland, A stands for Austria, which is Österreich in German. CH is for Schweiz, Switzerland. Okay, so these are the three countries in which German is like their native language. Second thing, these are the neighbor countries. Okay, so whenever you see this written duck, that means Deutschland, Austria, and Switzerland. Verschiedene Lokale. Verschiedene means different. Verschiedene Lokale, different locales. Lesen Sie die Texte. Okay, so I'll read it quickly. Strauss-Wirtschaften. Strauss-Wirtschaften is like a wine pub. Wine pub is something, this is, these kind of pubs are, these are run by wine growers, or what you can say, wine makers. So they bring their own wine in these kind of pubs. So this is not a pub which is for full year. It is during a certain time of year. It is during certain time period. Okay, so they have some particular time period in an year to have these kind of pubs, these kind of festival, you can say, but it's not a festival. They just run their own, they just bring their own wine. And own wine means which they grow up, or which they make. Okay, they bring their own wine there and sell it. So this is particularly for those people who grows who are wine growers or wine makers. Okay, so that place is called Strauss-Wirtschaften. Strauss-Wirtschaften gibt es in Weingebieten. Weingebieten is a wine growing region where the wine is grown up. Sie haben, so these kind of bars, there are wine bars, wine pub in wine growing uh, regions. Sie haben maximal 4 Monate im Jahr geöffnet. So Sie haben maximal 4 Monate im Jahr geöffnet means maximal is maximum, 4 Monate is 4 months, geöffnet is open. So they are open maximum 4 months in a year. So in 1 year they are about maximum 4 years till 4 months they are open. Es gibt Platz für maximal 40 Personen. Personen is person. There is the place. Platz is like seat or place. There is place for maximum 40 person. Man bekommt dort eigenen Wein und einfaches Essen. Did I explain this man? M-A-N? I did for M-A-N-N. I know that. Did I? Okay. There are two types. There are two man. This first one is man and second is man. Okay. So this man means husband or man. Okay. And the second man is one, or it is for all. As we used to say, this one should follow the traffic rules. That doesn't mean only a single person. That means everybody. Okay. So whenever we use this man, man, that means everyone. Okay. So man bekommt dort eigenen Wein und einfaches Essen. Yesterday I told you the meaning of bekommt. Pratibha? What bekommt is? Sombabu? To receive or to get. Okay. So man bekommt dort. Dort means there. Eigenen Wein und einfaches Essen. So eigenen means own. People get own wine. Like people get their own wine, and einfaches is easy. Einfach is easy. So easy food is like light food. Zum Beispiel, what is zum Beispiel, Babu? Shruti. Zum Beispiel is for example. Okay. For example, Flammkuchen oder Zwiebelkuchen. Now, Flammkuchen is, as we say, pie. You know, pie, tart. So pie is like apple pie or some orange pie. Okay. So Flammkuchen we say for pie. And Zwiebelkuchen is onion. Zwiebelkuchen is onion cake. So people get their own wine. There people get own wine and light food. For example, pie or onion cake. Oft sitzt man draußen. So draußen is outside. Oft is often. Sitzen is to sit. So people often sits outside. In Österreich heißen sie Buschenschank in der Schweiz Besenwirtschaft. So this Straußwirtschaften, Buschenschank and Besenwirtschaft. These are the 3 words for one single thing, that is wine pub. So in Germany we call it Straußwirtschaften, in Austria we call it Buschenschank, and in Switzerland we call it Besenwirtschaft. Okay. Now next is cafe house. Kaffeehäuser, Häuser is plural form for house. Kaffeehäuser sind typisch. It's not typisch, it is typisch. Sind typisch für Wien. So coffee houses are very typical for Wien. Wien is a place. Vienna we call it. Coffee house are typical for Wien. Dort trinkt man Kaffee, aber natürlich auch andere Getränke. So there people drink coffee, but naturally, but obviously also other drinks. Andhra is other. There people drink coffee, but also naturally also other drinks. Man kann dort auch richtig essen oder nur einen Kuchen bestellen. People can also like richtig essen is like proper food. People also can eat proper food, or only people can also have order only a cake. So it's not necessary that if it is a coffee house, people can only drink coffee. They can drink other drinks. They can have other drinks also. Second thing they have written that people can have the proper food there, or it's not necessary that they have to use a proper food. They can also order only cake. So nur is only, nur means only, and bestellen is to order. Bestellen. Okay. Viele Menschen lesen Zeitung im Kaffeehaus oder treffen Freunde. Viele Menschen, many people. Many people, mention is people. Lesen Zeitung, Zeitung is newspaper. Many people read newspaper in coffee house, or they meet friends. Die Kaffeehäuser haben meistens bis 23 Uhr geöffnet. The coffee house meistens is mostly. Meistens means mostly. So we have two words, mostly and sometimes. So mostly is meistens and sometimes is manchmal. Meistens, manchmal. So die Kaffeehäuser haben meistens bis 23 Uhr geöffnet. The coffee houses mostly they are open till 23 till 11 o'clock. Okay, next is Strand Bar. So in Europe, it is very common to have a Strand Bar. Now, what is Strand Bar? Bar is bar where you can have beer, okay, the drinks, and Strand is like uh, bank of the river, the bank of the river or bank of the sea. Okay, Strand is a not exactly beach, the bank of a river, bank of a sea. So in vielen Städten in Deutschland gibt es heute Strandbars. In many cities in Germany there is Strandbars mit Sand und Palmen. So what they have is sand and palm trees. Palmen is palm. Palmen is palm trees. Sie sind meistens an einem Fluss oder an einem See. So while using this preposition an means on the bank. Okay, mostly they are on the river or a sea. On means here on means they are on the bank of. Man kann dort etwas trinken und auch essen. People can drink. People can drink anything like something. Etwas is something, and also they can eat. Manchmal vom Grill. Manchmal is sometimes from grill, like grill food. Strandbars sind nur bei Sonne und gutem Wetter geöffnet. Strandbars are open only when there is sun and with the good weather. So as you know, in Europe, it's not sunny every for the entire year. It's not sun. It's sunny. The days are sunny when summer is there, like in June, July, May, June, July. Okay, so on that time these train bars are open, so that because there people enjoy to have sunlight. People people like to go out, sit in the sun, and like they enjoy their drinks, or they do their picnic, grilling, and all. So that's why these strand bars are open only when there is a good weather. Good weather as in like it's sunny, not very cold. Okay, pleasant weather. So good weather, and when it is sunny. Aber dann bis 23 Uhr oder länger. But like it's like if they are opening only in sunny day or with a good weather, but it is till 11 or linger is longer. There is no fixed such time that these bars will be open till 22 like 10 or 11. It depends. Till 23 or long. Okay, next is Nijpen. Nijpen gibt es überall. Sie sind die Klassiker. So pubs are everywhere. Nijpen is pubs or bars. They are everywhere. Überall is everywhere. Sie sind die Klassiker. They are very classic. They are terrific. Sie haben ab Nachmittag bis spät in die Nacht geöffnet. So ab means onwards. Up means onwards. They are open. Nachmittag is afternoon. Afternoon onwards they are open until late in the night. So there is no fixed time for these bars, but they usually they often they open uh, afternoon onwards, and the time was not fixed in the night. It will be till late night. Okay, late in the night. Am Abend ist es oft sehr voll und viele Leute stehen. In the evening, it is very full. Voll is full and there is very. Und viele Leute stehen. And stehen means to stand. And many people are standing there. Es gibt kleine Gerichte. Kleine is small. Gerichte is dishes. There are small dishes. Zum Beispiel. So I was explained this. ZB zum Beispiel. Salata, manchmal auch eine große Speisekarte. So there is a small dishes, for example salads, sometimes also a big menu. In Wien heißen die Kneipen Weisl und in der Schweiz Weiss. So Kneipen, we call it in Germany, in Wien Weisl, and in Schweiz Weiss. Okay. Then we have Biergarten. Biergarten, don't get confused that if it is Biergarten, this beer is drink, the beer drink, and Biergarten is not a beer garden, but yeah, it is an open, like it is an open place where you can drink and also eat. Okay, Biergärtens sind typisch for Bern, and these are typical for Bern, the place Bern. Sie sind nur im Sommer geöffnet. They are only open in the summer because it is open, like it's an open place, so they cannot have it in the winter. Sie sind nur im Sommer geöffnet. They are open only in the summer. Man sitzt draußen an langem Tischen und Bänken. So Tischen is tables, draußen is outside, langen is long, and Bänken is benches. So they have tables and benches, long tables and long benches. So people sit outside in the on these table and benches. Oft gibt es einen Spielplatz für Kinder. Often there is a Spielplatz is playing place for children. Man muss Getränke kaufen. People must buy beverages. Like they have to purchase the beverages there. Aber das Essen kann man selbst mitbringen. But they can bring their food along with. So it's necessary to purchase the drinks there, but you can bring your food along with. Order dot kaufen, and if you're not bringing, you can buy there. Like it's not necessary to purchase the food. You can bring it from your home or your own food, but you have to purchase the drink. Im Biergarten ist Selbstbedienung. Selbstbedienung is self-service. So Selbst is self and Bedienung is service. So there in Biergarten they have self-service. Es gibt also keine Kellner. There is no waiter. So there is no waiter because there is a self-service, so there is no use of waiter. Okay, so this is a little bit about the culture of Germany, what they have as how people enjoy there, how people like go out, and what they do when they have drinks or something. Okay, so this is all about the book is completed. I'll share tomorrow. I'll share few things with you, few vocabulary, and definitely the trend bar verbs most importantly. But please go through everything whatever we have done till now. Just if you can't read everything, just go through everything so that if there is any doubt or something, you can ask me tomorrow. Okay? Anything you want to ask or any doubt?
No, no.
Tomorrow will be the last